Our platform itself is actually quite comprehensive, so we've tried to delve into most areas of student life. So we have a few kind of tangible and easy to perform initiatives that we would kind of have within 1 year, but there are also some advocacy points and some points that address, I think, longer term initiatives as well. We endeavored to have sort of an element of consultation through everything. So we actually have a fifth pillar to our platform that sort of outlines this philosophy, but we've tried really hard to integrate it through all our points, and I hope it's there. We did have a lot of meetings, we did a lot of research, and that's with external parties, but also internally. So, I mean, even Justin and I are currently work on council. I guess we're on leaves of absence right now, but we did take a lot of time to consult, as did Phil. So behind you, we have a few kind of main ones here. So one of our bigger items is cheaper WRL tickets for students. So currently, there's a discount that's extended to the AMS, to Queen's alumni, to students over the age of 25. So the reason for this is that Queen's has an incredible amount of buying power. We use WRL, we're actually one of their largest customers. And myself as a student, I get the regular student discount, but beyond that I also get an AMS discount. And in recognizing the fact that this is a really flexible option for transportation, and in recognizing that the cost is actually one of the largest barriers, we would like to sell these tickets, make these promotional codes available at Queen's so that students can benefit from the same discount that the AMS is currently benefiting from.
It's really looking at making the best quality services for our students at the most affordable prices while maintaining relevancy to the student body. And really not only looking at the people who are currently using the service, but really looking at the people who aren't using our service as well, and figuring out why, figuring out what we can do to accommodate as many people as possible. As the AMS reflects every student here, we should be able to provide the needs that they need from us as their student government.
As the concurrent education president last year, I worked a lot with students to figure out how to make the association better, whether that be adding new events or new initiatives, or whether that be internal restructuring. And through that, you know, I had a lot of discussions with students, whether that be at council meetings, whether that be going out to different student groups within the association to figure out what they would like to see, individual students and whatnot. And through that, I learned how much I love to, in order to figure out how best to improve the student experience, to figure out what needs to be changed and set out a plan to actually go and do that. And I'd like, because I love that so much, and building those relationships with students and discussing issues from A to Z, that I'd like to take that to the next level and see how I can apply that to the AMS and reach a wider audience of students.
It's really being able to engage with the student body as a whole, and really specifically outside your faculty too. I know I'm an arts and science faculty member, but really being able to have the opportunity to really engage with other faculty societies and really collaborate and work together as a complete student union. That's something that I'm really looking forward to, especially working with the services, for example, being able to connect with the tea room and common ground, for example, and really collaborating together, and really once again getting student feedback and really looking at the day-to-day operations, as well as a macro level view of all of our services as well with the consolidated budget would be a thrill for me.
I mean, I think why our team is strong is that we are a team. So every decision that we've made, everything through our platform, we have done together, and we've worked on together, and we've sort of created a comprehensive vision together. And I think that's actually very incredible, because we've come to the AMS from different backgrounds, and we've seen the AMS through entirely different lights. So me coming in a council position, having never worked in the AMS before, Phil, who's interacted with it a lot as CISA president, but never had that internal perspective, and then Justin, who's I think the AMS has been very formative in his university experience with all the work that he's done on the corporate side. So I think that's one thing that has really helped us, because I think that we're stronger as a whole than we are as sort of a sum of our parts. So that's been one really major thing for us. Right. I also think that we've put a lot of time into research and a lot of time into our meetings, and I put a lot of care into the ideas we brought forward. And I know I mentioned this to you anecdotally, but we had a lot of ideas that we actually thought really strongly about that we ended up taking out of our platform, because we didn't feel that we could, in good faith, commit to students that this is something that we could get done. So I think we tried to be realistic, and we tried to put in the time to research all of our ideas, and I think we also were quite comprehensive in terms of not only the research that we put into each individual idea, but in terms of the complement of ideas, and something that could really look at the student experience as a whole and touch on many different points of it.